My name is Yash Shrestha. I run the consulting services group at Dundas. We're essentially brought into client deployments to do the other 20%, the 20% that our product doesn't already do out of the box. I was involved only peripherally. That was something that was spearheaded by the product management team, as well as one or two of the pre-sales team. I think it's excellent. It really adds a whole second layer of strength to Dundas Dashboard. We strived with Dundas Dashboard to make it as user-friendly as possible and to involve as little customization and programming as possible. Some of the strengths that the mapper put forward are great, because what this means is that our business analysts can now use Enterprise Enabler in conjunction with Dundas Dashboard. And this requires no additional coding, no additional maintenance, which is fantastic for us. Absolutely. There's very few organizations out there that can claim to have very tidy back-end data. And by virtue of having Enterprise Enabler brought into the picture, we can now just sort of push that one headache aside and just get right to the visualization. That's obviously something that's going to vary from deployment to deployment, but I would say that it's anywhere from days to weeks per data connection type. While we do have an open data API that does allow us to connect to anything programmatically, the fact that Enterprise Enabler already makes this happen for things like Salesforce and SAP and whatnot, that sort of really sort of takes all that development time away and allows us to use that time to focus on the front end rather than tinkering in the databases. Oh, I think just the way Enterprise Enabler has been built based on the demonstrations that I've had of the product. The usability is certainly much better than anything I've seen with any other data consolidation tools. And beyond that, the fact that you have multiple hooks within the application that allow you to make quick customizations with code if you do want to do so. That's something that I haven't seen anywhere else, certainly in the data cleanup side of things. The big thing with Enterprise Enabler is that it essentially allows you to do all of the various data consolidation exercises in a single environment and then pass that off to us. So you're doing your mapping, you're doing your data cleanup, any kind of aliasing you might have to do. All of those concerns are taken care of within one system. And what that means is obviously less training for individuals that have to use it, and ultimately it's just much easier to maintain because everything exists in one system.